Hi, I'm Sarah Todd and today we're in my kitchen and I've been experimenting with coffee. So I've got this freshly brewed coffee that I made on my Linear Mini, and I'm gonna play around with an Indian dessert, which is, it's kind of that coffee tea time snack, and it's called Gulab Jamun, and it's basically these little milk-based donuts, and they're gonna soak up in this beautiful syrup I'm gonna make with coffee, sugar, a few spices, and it's gonna be delicious. Let's get started. First up, I wanna fill the house with all those beautiful aromas with coffee, spices. So into the pan, add your freshly brewed coffee and about a cup of sugar. And I love using cardamom. It's just an incredibly sweet spice and it just adds such an incredible flavor to the syrup and it fills the house magically. So into the pan with those. And a little bit of water, because we want this to really develop the flavors. You don't want to reduce it necessarily, but you just want it to cook through and get all that flavor, melding together amazingly. So onto our little donuts. So I've got milk powder, about a cup and a half of milk powder, about half a cup of flour. You can use semolina instead if you don't want to use flour, then it's completely gluten-free. And I've got baking soda, a pinch of that, and then in with some milk and ghee. So ghee is basically clarified butter. So the milk solids have been removed and it's just like a really beautiful flavor that it's gonna add to the donuts. So into the mixture, I'm gonna give this a really beautiful stir, a squeeze of lemon, and make this into a nice kind of dough that's all come together, and we're gonna roll this into little balls that we're gonna fry off. So I'm gonna go for it. That dough has come together perfectly. Now, a little trick is grab yourself some olive oil, coat your hands, and this is gonna stop the dough from sticking. And you don't want the balls to crack when you're frying them off, so you really need them to be quite smooth. So grab about a teaspoon of your dough, and we're just gonna shape this into a really smooth ball. Take your time with it and, try and make it as perfect as possible. And we'll go through all of that. And then we're ready to fry now. So I'm gonna go back and fry these off. You can see it's got a beautiful color. They have cooked through perfectly, and I'm gonna dunk them into that syrup that we've made. Smells incredible. You just wanna turn off the heat, let them simmer and soak up all of that flavor. And you can actually leave these for a couple of hours and they'll increase in size and all that syrup will go all the way through to the center. So I'm gonna go for it. Now, time to plate. So I am gonna get a lot of that syrup and I'm gonna eat about 3. I mean, generally you would eat 1 to 2, but I'm obsessed with these babies, so I'm gonna go for it. And a couple of blackberries just to cut through. There's a lot of sweet elements here, so that I feel just balances it completely. And a little dollop of mascarpone, because this is my kind of Indian, Italian take on tiramisu. And voila. There you have it, my coffee-inspired afternoon snack. Trust me, ask any of your Indian friends, they'll be blown away by this one. So if you can learn how to make it, you'll be in everyone's good books.
Please don't talk about